Hello and welcome to The Update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. Outspoken Senator Lidia Thorpe has quit the Greens today, declaring she'll be the voice of the Black sovereign movement in Parliament. Senator Thorpe was at odds with her party over the Indigenous voice to Parliament, insisting she was not pushed but has decided to leave of her own volition.
My focus now is to grow and amplify the Black sovereign movement in this country, something we've never had since this place was established.
Laws aimed at reducing alcohol-fuelled violence in Alice Springs will go before the Northern Territory Parliament next week. Long-term booze bans will be reinstated across parts of Central Australia until community alcohol plans are developed. Local health and youth support programs will also receive a $250 million federal funding injection. A desperate search is underway to find survivors after a massive earthquake rocked the Turkish-Syrian border. Hundreds of people have been killed, with the magnitude 7.8 earthquake causing dozens of buildings to collapse. Tremors have also been felt across Lebanon and as far away as Europe. Some economists are predicting interest rates could rise by another 1% this year. The Reserve Bank Board will meet tomorrow for its first meeting of the year. The board is expected to hike rates by 0.25% to combat rising inflation. But Judo Bank economist Warren Hogan says the RBA will need to go harder.
They are going to raise interest rates and kick the year off with a clear intent that they are fighting inflation and getting interest rates to a higher level.
And a new report has revealed the world is producing more single-use plastics than ever, and the problem will only get worse. The Minderoo Foundation has found 139 million tonnes of single-use plastic was generated in 2021. Just 2% of that was made from recyclable material. In sport, NRL stars Latrell Mitchell and Jack Whiten have arrived in New Zealand with their Indigenous All-Stars side despite their arrests for fighting in Canberra over the weekend. Whiten has spoken, saying there are no issues between the pair, but the matter has been referred to the Integrity Unit. Scott Boland is tipped to start the first test against India beginning on Thursday. He'll replace the injured Josh Hazlewood. And the World Surf League is facing a backlash from its own competitors after announcing trans women will be allowed to compete in professional surfing. Bethany Hamilton has declared she'll no longer compete at World Tour events. In entertainment news, the Grammys have taken centre stage today.
Breaking the record for the most Grammy wins of all time. Be upstanding and show your respect. It's Renaissance. Beyonce.
That's James Corden announcing Beyonce taking out her 32nd Grammy Award. The award that put her over the top was for Best Dance Electronic Album for Renaissance, beating Australia's very own Rufus Du Sol.
I'd like to thank the queer community for your love and for inventing this genre. God bless you. Thank you so much to the Grammys.
Adele won the Grammy for individual performance. Lizzo nabbed Record of the Year, while Harry Styles took out the coveted Album of the Year and Best Pop Vocal Album. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.